Hey folks, how's it going? Today is not the 20,000 mile review of the Lincoln, but it is instead a project that I'm working on involving it. I think I'll try to film the 20,000 mile update tomorrow. It's actually not doing so hot in one regard, and I want to figure out more details before making that video. But anyways, I'm going to put Christmas lights on this, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. Basically, I measured down here, rough wheel arches, rough like that way to the back of the bumper, rough this way to the front of the bumper. I measured the width of the car, and I came up with, I think it was like 48 feet I was going to need. So I went out to Walmart. I bought some indoor-outdoor Christmas lights, and I'm going to mount them on here. Sorry that my camera work is kind of shitty with this one. I'm at my place of work in the shop. Had to pull it in out of the rain, and almost all the equipment around here has plate numbers on it, as well as machine numbers and logos. So I just wanted to maintain the privacy. I'm going to start by cleaning all the shit out of it real quick. I want to get the sandbags organized in the trunk. By then, hopefully, I won't have to do too much towel drying of the sides here and the back. The front I can use zip ties on, so I bought some for that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Forgive the mess. I was given this inverter. Chris got it with his HHR from his uncle, and he didn't want it because it doesn't have any USB ports in it. So I figured I would take that. I've got some extension cords here that I bought at Savers a while ago, and yeah, you'll see what I have in mind. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, well, cleaning it went faster than I would have liked. That bag was already in the trunk, and almost all this shit here is like clothes and other stuff that I really can't throw away. And in the trunk, it's the same story. So this is just gonna have to stay a mess for now. I'll have to get some of this stuff out tomorrow, because I just can't stand having all this crap in here. Anyways, now I'm going to dry off down there, this plastic panel down here, up around, I mean that's already pretty dry, but these chrome things down around. I actually don't have to dry down here because that's where I'm going to use zip ties. I guess it's not going to work exactly like I thought, but I'm in the shop. I'm sure there's a drill around. But do all the same on this side with drying, and then go around to the back here under the license plate, and like this whole panel here. So get back to you in a minute. Okay, so I got all my edges cleaned that I want to use. I used this dollar store window cleaner, vinegar based, so it's really not good for rust, but I mean, I'm at the point where literally with this car I just don't give a fuck. Cleaned it good enough, dried it good enough. Let's see if I can find them right off. I'm going to be using these Command brand name outdoor light clips. I'm going to stick them on the car every few feet as needed. Although I do need to get my inverter set up down here on the floor and run the extension cord up past the pedals. And I was thinking about the Crown Vic, so I thought there was a plastic removable panel there, but I guess not. So I'll have to figure something out with that. But you'll see in a minute. Okay, so my original plan was I was going to shove the inverter down here, have it plugged in here, and then run an extension cord down around the pedals and out that little panel there. Or I was going to remove that panel completely. But instead, what I think I'm going to do is, because I can't secure the inverter down here and have it not move around, the last thing I want is it to move, you know, over into my foot area and cause potential accident. So, what I've decided to do is throw it in the glove box, and then I'm going to run the cord just out the door. I'm going to have the lights plugged in like down here and have the wire just coiled up under the rug, and then whatever I need is going to like come out and sit here, and then I'm going to just run the Christmas lights down past this rubber seal here and then start attaching them to the car and go around, you know, the way I was going to before. Did I get a text message? Nope. So luckily I can do that instead. I just got to find a place for that little book, which is probably just going to go in the armrest with some other shit. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. I've got my cord coming out of my inverter, running out the door, up and around, and here I needed to drill a hole to put a zip tie in, and well, I don't know, the plastic's damaged here, and putting a hole in there went fine, but on the other side it didn't go. I had to try 3 times in 3 different spots. So there's 3 holes, but I don't care. Had to drill another hole there and another one on the opposite corner. I got my zip ties going all along the bottom, and I got another one there, and then I'm back to the light clips. Now I'm at 25 feet of wire at the end of this plug, or 24/6, whatever it is. So what I'm thinking is I might just run the rest of this down here, run it back up into the door, take my second cord, run it into the back, have it come out a back door, and then do the back end here, and just not the middle. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. It's going to be a little hard with all this rot here, but oh well, I can manage. I think I'll just have a little bit more of the wire sticking out and shove the cord under the seat or something. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this many, many times throughout my YouTube career. I'm not an electrician, and I should never be playing with electricity. So, but it's just a bit of a bummer that, you know, I don't have enough cord. Oh well, I tried. Maybe I won't screw it up next time I go to do this, if this lasts. I mean, this isn't going to last long by any means. I already know that, because yeah, these are rated outdoors, but they're not necessarily taking into consideration any salt. So, you know, I expect them to not last until Christmas. We've already got a little bit of salt on the roads. I'm sure most of it's washed away because we've had mostly rain the past couple days, but yeah, you know, I don't expect these to last. Plus, with the, I mean, I'm not going to be driving with them on, but you know, you figure go through a couple puddles, probably going to kill them. So, but if nothing else, it just looks, I think it just looks funny and redneck as all fuck with Christmas lights on it. So yeah, I'm gonna I think I'll plug the second set of lights into that one, just try and rough it out how it would, where everything would fall, and maybe depending, I'll just mount them and, I don't know, buy another strand on the way home, but figure out where I'm going to pin them in beforehand and then just do it that way. Because you know, if I get the other ones on, and let's say they came out to like here, well, then, you know, I could buy maybe a smaller set or something and run them up along, I don't know, whatever. I got, it was pretty much 25 feet to do the nose, and the ass is a little bigger. So, yeah, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. Alrighty, folks, I just had a cop at my place of work come and check on me because he noticed the machine that was parked here has been outside idling for quite some time, and wasn't sure if something maybe fell, but there it is. Now I gotta pull it outside and get a night shot of it. Maybe I'll even pop in a twinkly bulb to make them blink, but yeah, fuck the twinkly bulb. I'll just get a shot of it out in the dark, and then take a couple pictures, because I imagine by the time that I get this video up, my dad will have told me to take the lights off, and then we get into an argument about it, and ultimately I end up taking the lights off. Hopefully my battery's not low from leaving the glove box open for an extended period of time. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this out, pull the equipment in, and yeah, get a night shot and talk to you in a minute. Alright, here's how it looks. Oh boy, ground effects. Looks a little stupid. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Well, I gotta drive to a gas station. Hopefully everything holds together. If it doesn't, if there's too many things falling off by the time I'm at the gas station, I'm just going to rip off a bunch of it. Like these front lights here, I can just unclip them all the way to like here, and then just roll them up and stuff them behind the grill because it's spring loaded. Yeah. Not too shabby for the first time. I don't think I'd do it again. But jingle bells, jingle bells. No, jingle bell, jingle bell. This car is tacky as hell. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.